it's time for the next album. So like I said, so far the songs that were already released, Suffocate, Don't Reach For Me, and Blind Faith, 3 out of 3 score. All great songs, with my favorite probably being Suffocate because of that insane Poppy feature, which, you know, while listening to it, I was expecting some super cute, clean vocals by Poppy, but I forgot she also does some brutal screams, so that was a very pleasant surprise. Yeah, and for the rest of this album, I just have super high hopes. It's one thing I noticed this song, Slaughterhouse 2. So I think I have heard the first Slaughterhouse, which isn't Knocked Loose featuring Motionless in White, but Motionless in White featuring Knocked Loose. I don't think I like that song that much. In general, I'm not really a huge Motionless in White fan. In fact, I don't really listen to them at all. Just kind of average metalcore in my opinion. But if this song is, you know, let's say 80% Knocked Loose and 20% Motionless in White, in that balance, I think this still has a chance of being really good. So let's not waste any more time. No new music videos for these new songs, I think, so I'll just be checking it out on Spotify. Alright, let's go. First new song, Thirst. Pretty short song. Well, most of them are pretty short. I already gonna say if. Never mind. Brian, please, I wanted to say something. I feel like this album is gonna beat the new Dealer album by a long shot. Even though the album was also amazing, I just have higher hopes for this one. Alright, alright. You get in my playlist right now. So, hang on a sec. What I wanted to say before Brian started yelling at me is that usually if these songs have a little bit too much of a long cinematic intro outro, I think their EP, A Tear in the Fabric of Life, it was called. A lot of these songs had a super long intro outro. I just don't like that. You know, when just listening to my playlist on shuffle, I already said it a bunch of times, it's just a little obnoxious to have to sit through those intros and outros all the time. So if these songs also have that, I might not add those to my own playlist just for my own listening experience. This song kind of had that thirst. I think it was like a 30-second intro, but I can take that. All right, let's keep going. Piece by Piece. Grooves. It is just the heaviest sound in music right now, I feel like. I mean, there's heavy and there's heavy. There's like brutal deathcore with gargly, nasty vocals. But for some reason that doesn't feel as heavy as Knocked Loose's style. It just hits so hard. See, stuff like that. Yeah. I don't go in mosh pits that often anymore. I just feel like the older I get, the less I feel like, dealing with all of the pain afterwards. But I don't think I could resist a mosh pit in a Knocked Loose show. That was some good stuff. This is gonna be a 10 out of 10 album. I already feel it. Alright, that's just gonna go into the next song from there. Alright, so Suffocate, already heard it. Sick song. It's on YouTube. My reaction is on YouTube, so if you haven't seen that, check it out. Don't Reach For Me, that was the second single they released, also really good. So we got to Moss Covers All, which is only 46 seconds long. It's probably gonna be like an interlude or something. Maybe not. This doesn't sound like an interlude. Holy shit. That's not an interlude. Oh my god, this is just... That was just like condensed Knocked Loose. It's like everything good about Knocked Loose packed into 46 seconds. And no, again, not an interlude. You get into my playlist right now. Alright. Very unexpected for such a short song. Do I know a band called Saving Vice or Stained Canvas? I have heard of both bands, but might have also listened to them once or twice, but don't really remember them. So, short answer, not really. Alright, next song, Take Me Home. Take Me Home, Country Roads? Probably not. Maybe it's a cover of John Denver. Alright, a little bit of a dark, eerie vibe. I fully agree with Metalhead. So far, every single one of them is playing on repeat worthy. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. So this song was much different. Like I said, it really has that dark, eerie vibe. Very different. A little bit weird. Still cool. Maybe a little bit of a long outro. Wait, what? What? I don't know which song that was at the end, but for a second I was thinking, are they actually gonna go into like Take Me Home Country Roads? But I don't think it was. Alright, that was a bit weird. Unexpected. Yeah, I have to process that for a little while. Alright. That's gonna be weird when I'm listening to the song in my playlist casually. Alright. So this is the feature. Like I said, think I've heard the first Slaughterhouse Motionless in White featuring Knocked Loose. Don't remember anything about it, but you know, it's not in my own playlist, so I must have not liked it that much. Like I said, don't really listen to Motionless in White, don't like him that much, but if this is mostly Knocked Loose, then I will probably still like this, so let's go.
Break down the wall again.
So far, no complaints about that Chris Motionless feature. Yep, like I predicted, since this is 90% still Knocked Loose, I will like this song. I always accept the song request, Quiet Genocide. You can get the request link this way, so go for it. Can be anything. Not sure if I really like it if it's not rock or metal, but go for it. It can be anything. Oh, here we go. Are we still building? Oh, we were. Yeah. No complaints from me about that crisp motionless feature. Oh. All right, that was still really good. You should CryGenocide type !SR. You'll get the request link. Wheatmel, you're going to Japan. You're gonna buy a Game Boy Advance SP. You can still probably buying that secondhand, right? Aren't they super expensive nowadays? Getting a functioning Game Boy SP. That's cool. All right, 2 more songs, or at least 2 more new songs. Don't really know what else to say. Let's just keep going. The calm that keeps you awake. What are those drums? It's almost like he's drumming on cups or something. You can request anything you like, no problem. Those lows. Haven't heard much of those lows yet in this album. At least not the new songs. Back to the drumming on cups. That's so unusual, but also so cool. I don't know if it is actually drumming on cups. It's what it sounds like. Alright, CryGenocide, I'll get to it soon. Just finishing up this album. That is a sick breakdown. It's so dark, it's so heavy. This is... Only have 1 more song to go with this. Is gonna be a 10 out of 10 album. No doubt. Alright. Before the last song, just to clear things up. You can request anything. Don't worry. I can see it in my request list. It's there. You can see it, I think. You can request anything. I just don't guarantee that I'll like anything. That's it. That's the thing. So, right. Back to the album. Last song, Sit and Mourn. Let's finish this and make it a 10 out of 10. Softer song? A feels song? Has Knocked Loose ever done a soft emotional track? I don't think so. I mean, this could explode any second now, so maybe it's not a slow song. Yeah. I mean, not soft and emotional, but this still is bit more melodic than average. So maybe this is kind of similar how Dealer and Alpha Wolf end their albums, kind of epic and melodic. Alright, there is some epic melodic vibe to this song. Kinda hard to explain how or why. And yes, I do listen to Falling in Reverse, which is another new song I'm gonna be checking out in a couple minutes probably. This is gonna go into a huge breakdown, isn't it? Or it is gonna end with a super long outro, which I would not prefer, to be honest. Alright, thank you. Thank you for not fading out like that. I mean, it probably is gonna fade out like this, but this is still a cool outro. Alright, I keep thinking like it's gonna fade out like this. Alright, song is done, and then something happens. But this is a super epic way to end the album. Very different song from the rest of the album, so. And here we are. 10 out of 10 album. Just like you said, we Metalhead. Just like I was already expecting. Yeah. Flawless 10 out of 10 album. And that is very rare for me. Even my favorite bands, which I would consider Knocked Loose a part of, it is still very rare for any band, for any album to be 10 out of 10 for me. Usually there's always one or two songs I'll be like, a little boring or generic or weird or whatever. But this was all, from start to finish, it is really perfect. Even the song I thought that was gonna be like an interlude, like this, I was like 46 seconds, this is gonna be a little bit of a break, but it was the exact opposite of that. Yes, just like you also said, we Metalhead, this is gonna be on repeat for a while. I don't know which songs specifically, I think all of them are repeat worthy. So, very good stuff.